Hello, I'm Lindsay, this is Perfectly Bookish, and this is a weekend reading vlog. I decided to do a weekend reading vlog because I have a book due at the library on Monday, and I only had a week to read it because it was a new book at the library, but I already have a different book from the library that I need to read. And on the Sora audiobook and ebook app, I have another book that's due in a couple days. So I need to do a lot of reading this weekend. The first book I need to finish reading is Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. This is the prequel to The Hate U Give. It follows Star's father, Maverick. I'm about 100 pages in so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I like when you can get backstories on characters that you've already been introduced to because it helps you understand certain things about them. I need to finish this book first because I already started it. Then I have Not My Match by Elsa Madden Mills. This is the second book in the series. Not My Romeo is the first, which I didn't read, but I just saw this was going to be released and that the library had it, so I put it on hold and I did get it. I believe it follows players on a football team, so hopefully I don't need to know too much about the first book because it is about a different couple from my understanding, and if I really like this one I could always go back and read the first one. The audiobook I'm currently listening to is The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I think I'm about 6 hours in with maybe 6 hours left to go, but it's always going to be less than that because I listen at a little faster speed. It's just a really enjoyable story so far. There is a social worker who visits homes of magical children, kind of like orphanages of these magical children, and it's known that they're magical and they have powers and they have to go to separate homes because of this magic, and the social worker determines whether or not these houses are going to get their funding and all that stuff that they do, make sure the children are safe and they're in a good environment. Does he have to shut down the school? And he is becoming more involved, seeing what the adults are doing to make sure it's a safe place, and it's just an enjoyable read so far because I really like the kids and their personalities. I don't know if I missed something when I first started the audiobook, but every time the narrator reads this character, Chauncey, he sounds like Scooby-Doo. So I don't know if it said something about this character sounding a certain way and I just missed it, but I love it. It just puts a smile on my face when I'm listening and I hear him in that character's voice. So I'm really loving that so far too. So I have a lot of good reads on my plate for the weekend. I'm going to be watching Always and Forever Laura Jean on Netflix because that just came out. I read the first two books. I didn't read the third book. I have also watched the first two movies on Netflix. I really liked the first one. It was super cute, and I'm hoping this third one is good. I thought the second was so-so. It was okay, but I thought that about the book too. So we'll see how this third one wraps up and how that goes. I've already been productive today. I did my laundry, so that is always a good thing. I have 2 packages coming today. I think I know what one is, but I'm not sure what the other one is, and surprise mail is always good mail, so we'll have to see that later when the mail comes. My mail comes later in the afternoon, and it's snowing today, so at some point today I'm gonna have to go outside and brush the snow off my car because I believe it said it's supposed to get down to -9 or something tonight, and I don't want the snow and everything to freeze to my car because Monday I have to go to the library and return these books, so I don't want to spend forever chipping away at the ice. You all who live in snow places, then you know what I'm talking about. Now that I gave you all a little update of what's happening in this weekend reading vlog, let's get to reading. I finished Concrete Rose, and I give this 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed Maverick's story. I mean, his dad is in jail, his mom is working 2 jobs just to pay the bills, and he's struggling with being part of a gang because that's what his dad did. I mean, his dad was top, like the crown, in the gang, and being in a gang gives you so much more money. But he's trying to now make an honest living because he just found out he has a son, and he wants to do what's right to help raise his son and help his mom out. And there's just some tragic events that go on in the story as well, and I just think it shows a lot with how Maverick handles the situation, how he deals with them. So I really enjoyed the story. I actually did enjoy it a little bit better than The Hate U Give. Like I said, I just really like background stories because it just helps explain the people more that you've already read about and the different decisions that they make. So 1 book down. Let's see how many more we can finish this weekend. Hey guys, so I did finish Always and Forever Lara Jean, and I think it's a cute movie, but it's also very typical teenage, I'm a senior, but I'm in a relationship with this guy. Are we going to go to the same school? If we don't, are we going to stay together? So the originality isn't there, but it is cute for what it is. There's a part at the end that I thought was really cute, and I'm just glad that I'm trying to think of how to say this without giving something away, but I don't think I can. Well, I'm just glad with some decisions that are made for certain reasons and stuff, so I'll just leave it at that. But it is a cute show, a cute movie, and I definitely think it's worth the watch, but it is very typical in these teenage kind of movies.
I've now seen Lucy's room and sat in on one of his sessions with Mr. Parnassus. If you take away what is known about the boy, who he is supposed to be, you are left with an inquisitive youth who tends to say things for shock value, rather than with any sincerity. He is intelligent, almost frighteningly so, and well-spoken. If Dicamy weren't sure he was the Antichrist, a word that's not to be uttered at the varsity sport.
I'm super excited. I finished the night bus from Harry Potter. This is the second 3D puzzle that I have completed, and they're so fun. I like how easily the pieces fit together. This one was 280 pieces. Yay, I'm so excited I finished it. I've also completed the Hagrid's Hut 3D puzzle, and I can't wait till my birthday or Christmas to add more to my list. I got these from my parents for Christmas this past year. My 2 packages came. Now that I see the size of the package and what they look like, I'm pretty sure I know what is in each one. This, I believe, is my patch for pre-ordering Avowso Bold and Deadly. And yes, it is. So I ended up going with Emberfall. I actually had a hard time picking which one I really wanted because I really liked both, and with how things go in the second book, I feel a certain way about one of the places over the other, but red is my favorite color, so ultimately I went with this patch. And this next package, I'm pretty sure from one of the groups on Facebook that I'm in about buying, selling books. And it is, I am really excited to have a physical copy of Broken Night by Shen. I have read a few of her books now, and I'm trying to grow my collection of physical books of hers. And this ended up being $8 shipped, which I think is a really good price for these books. So I'm just really happy that I can add it to my shelf. Ooh, that's cold. It's very cold for being outside. While I was working on the Night Bus 3D puzzle, I was listening to The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked the stories. I just love the kids' personalities, and I think listening to the audiobook instead of reading it just made it all the more fun for me. And it just shows that even though sometimes a job is a job, you can feel emotion with the job that you do, and it's okay. I know I feel the emotion. I work with kids, and just like in this book, working with kids, how can you not just feel the joy and the fun and the excitement? Sometimes there's the sad feelings as well, and the characters were so fun, and I like the adults learning some lessons in there as well, but I really enjoyed the read and would definitely recommend it. So I am 2 books down, finished the puzzle, did my laundry, got awesome book mail, and so far this is turning out to be a good day. I only have 1 more book that was on my to-do list for the weekend, so hopefully I will either finish that tonight because there's still a lot of time left in the day, or I'll finish that tomorrow. But then I don't know, we'll see what else I'm going to read. Here's what my balcony looks like right now. I mean, granted, that's a few different snowfalls, but yeah, we've been getting a lot of snow. 2 chairs out there. I just came inside and wanted to brush my car off a bit so the snow wouldn't freeze with how cold it's supposed to get. I tried to shovel out around my car too, because when the plow comes through, it just builds up a lot more snow around the car. So I try to do it very carefully because I don't want to get the snow in my neighbor Parker's spots, and just try to shovel it out a little bit so the snowplow can help take the snow away. But I don't think the one car next to me cares, because they have snow around their car from probably the last 5 snowfalls. So some people just leave it where it is, but I wanted to just get it taken care of, and I'm happy that I did, because then I took some of my garbage out when I went outside as well. But yeah, it's a snowy day in Wisconsin. Hey guys, it's Sunday night. Sorry, I know I really didn't update it all today, but I really didn't do anything exciting. It is a very cold day here, so I basically just stayed bundled up in the covers today and reading my book. I watched American Idol tonight. That was fun. And I did finish Not My Match by Elsa Madden Mills. I enjoyed the book. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. The only problem I have with the book is with the ending. I'll get to that in a second. But I really like Giselle and Devin. They're really fun characters. The whole time I was reading this, I'm like, get together already! You guys just want to be with each other, so please just get together. Giselle has some funny birthday stories. She thinks she's cursed and bad things always happen around her birthday. I like Giselle's oddities, her quirkiness, and Devin is a fun character as well. And I'm hoping Aiden, another football player in this book, gets a story next. I'm going to have to look that up and see, because I did like this one so much. I'm going to go back and read Not My Romeo, Jack and Elena's story, which Elena is Giselle's sister. So that will be fun, because I'm sure I'll get some Giselle in that book as well. But my problem with the ending has to do with a decision that's made, and all in all, I just wish the book would have took a direction of, like, why do I have to make this decision? Why can't I do both? And I don't like how Devin, like, reacted to the decision. I mean, I get how he reacted to finding out, because that's not a way you should find out something that important, but I just wish she would have taken it a different way. And I mean, I knew she was going to make a certain decision because when there's like 5 or less pages of the book, you kind of can figure out where the decision's going to go. I just wish it took a different turn. The epilogue fixed things a little bit for me, but it's just like, come on. Okay, so I was going to say something, sorry, but it would give something away, and I don't want to do that if you plan on reading the book. But all in all, enjoyable characters. It was an enjoyable read for me, and I think this weekend was a good reading weekend. I finished everything that I wanted to finish. I thought I would have started something else by now, but it was one of those lazy Sundays, so the things I did actually accomplish today were pretty good. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, and remember to do what makes you happy and read on. See you guys later.